my G's, welcome once again to the channel. I want you to be subscribing to the channel. Please subscribe, like, and also share, and don't forget to click on the notification button. Keep on gluing to the channel because we bring you nothing but amazing content. So you and I will agree that 2 years down the lane, pastors were really trending on the news like that. The Obofuors, Reverend Owusu Bempah, and they'll be beefing, both of them, trio of them, including Agrada, pastors against pastors, pastors and bloggers, pastors and the Obofuors, we all remember those times, yeah? But one interesting, beefing of pastor versus Obofuor was that between Agrada and Reverend Owusu Bempah. No, sorry, Reverend Obofuor, yes. And those times when these pastors were in fact beefing each other, each and everyone had their own camp, which consisted of netizens, ordinary people, and bloggers who rallied behind each other. With Reverend Obofuor, we know that in his camp, he had the likes of Mame Ngege supporting him. And in Ngege's camp too, she also had her own, bloggers, in fact, supporting her. And if these issues come out, as paymasters, Agrada and Reverend Obofuor will be beefing, the bloggers will be beefing at each other's too, Yes. And the junior pastors also rallied behind their senior pastor. And then we all remember that Andy, who was in fact Reverend Obofuor's, one of Reverend Obofuor's junior pastors, used to rally behind him and then help him. Should I even say help? It's just funny. But anyway, whenever his issue comes, he will come and then support the pastor, Reverend Obofuor. He's one guy who really resembles Reverend Obofuor too. If you look at him critically, or you should meet him, you might mistake him for Reverend Obofuor because he looked like him, how fair he was, and his beard and all that, except the way he talks. Yes, that's the only way you can differentiate between him and Reverend Obofuor. But then, we don't know what's happened though. Before we could say that these two has fallen out. Andy had fallen out of Reverend Obofuor's camp, which we don't know what happened, what issued. But this guy came out, insulted and even insulted Queen Sierra, who is Reverend Obofuor's wife. Yes, he did not even spare Queen Sierra at all, would insult them well. These insults were too barbaric that I cannot even fathom and then tell you out on this camera. You guys can actually search for his videos and watch them, and then you infuriate your brains with his insults. I will not really go there. But then, as all the insult that he was making, people didn't understand. So bloggers got closer to him to interview him. What is the cause of all these insults and all that? Only for him to say that he has suffered with Reverend Obofuor and all that, and therefore Reverend Obofuor promised him some money to bring up a business for him and a car or whatever. But unfortunately, Reverend Obofuor did not fulfill that part of the promise, and that he is angry, and that's why he's out insulting him and all that. But you see people also saying that, whatever the case may be, you two were used to be friends. He used to take care of you. You've benefited something from Reverend Obofuor, so why would you come out now to, in fact, be insulting him and all that? This guy kept on and insulting the pastor. But you guys, you know what? This guy came out the second time to even did the most and worst of insults all. The reason being that, and it came to a time where Reverend Obofuor and Nana Agrada or Obofuor Agrada, where they were so sore at each other, they patched things out one way or the other. And then Agrada invited Obofuor to her program. So Obofuor couldn't fulfill that invitation, and therefore put some money inside envelope to be sent to Agrada to represent him as he couldn't be present there. As Andy heard this news, Andy was like, no. Then Reverend Obofuor, come. Whatever is coming indeed belongs to you. Oh, as for the insults there, like PhD of insults and kasa. Hey, this guy can insult for the whole world. Look, he insulted the pastor and even insulted the wife. Like, oh my God, very distasteful, in a distasteful manner. But you see, in all these insults and doings, Reverend Obofuor never came to utter a word to this Andy guy. He never said anything. But we are there, no, we don't know what happened though. This Andy guy came back to say that he has taken every nonsense he spewed out there, all the insults that he's had with pastors, grudges and all that, he's taking them all back, and that he's not having any issues with anyone, and that it's some people who were enemies to Reverend Obofuor who gingered him through gifts, through monies, through airtime to come, and then all these things fueled the grudge he had with Reverend Obofuor. So in a nutshell, all he's saying is that some bloggers, ordinary people, and fellow pastors who never liked Reverend Obofuor are the reason behind him, who in fact pushed him to come and be insulting this pastor. So my people, this guy has come out to apologize to Reverend Obofuor and the wife. And if you see this world, they say that nothing that we not go see under this earth. This guy shamefully came out to in fact sweet them as if he's not even the one who used to insult Reverend Obofuor and the wife. So after he's come to say all this and then apologize disgracefully, there's this video of Reverend Obofuor trending there. Indirectly, it's kind of a reply to this Andy guy. You say in that video, all Reverend Obofuor was saying is that as for him, he doesn't like poor people to be his friends. His reasons are that you take a poor man as a friend, and every day, because he's a friend, when a poor man is a friends with a rich man, they feel entitled, and that if they want help or something, and this rich man is not ready or able to render that help, that is it. The poor man will become your enemy automatically, and he wouldn't understand that why you are rich and you can be or can capable of helping him, and you wouldn't do that. So for that reason, he doesn't want to mingle with the poor and all that. So indirectly, is he trying to say that Andy is a poor man and he doesn't befriend poor so fools or whatever? Yes, in fact, that's what he actually said. So in that, people are saying that yes, Reverend Obofuor has come to reply Andy and all that. You see, these happenings, we must take notes and then learn something from it. We must be careful with people within our circle, The enemy today can be your friend, and your friend today can be your enemy. I would like to read your interesting comments in the comment section down below. Like and share, and don't forget to click on the notification button and subscribe as well. I'm your girl Hajiawa. Next time we shall meet. I'm out.